Hello there and welcome to the event. Nice little par 4 to start us out here today. Let's drop this in the middle of the fairway and take it from there. All right, first drive is away. Have a good round. It was a good one. And second shot here on the first. That should do nicely. This putt's around 18 feet away. Going up the hill and to the left. Oh man, that could have been better, I think, but maybe a birdie on the next hole. Just a little tap needed here. You are currently sitting right at even par. And on this one, the wind is picked up. It's going left to right. Oh man, just tapped that one. And this one's around 185 yards to the pin. Okay, I'll accept that. All right, this putt for the birdie. This one's going to the left. Going towards that hole. Good stroke. Okay, that'll bring it down to 1 under. And here we go. Third hole, par 5. Oh my, absolute power on that drive. And setting up around 215 yards out. And from here, 20 feet to the cup. This one's going pretty hard left to right. And sink this next putt and you'll grab that birdie. All right, now let's set our sights to the next. And after that hole, you'll bring your score down to 2 under. Teeing up here on the 4th hole. And here's our second shot on the fourth. Well, your approach is heading a little leftward. Ah, that didn't hit the mark, did it? Come on, get in that hole. And that'll work for your birdie. Chipping it on in there. Well done. And after that hole, you are now 3 under par. And the wind's blowing out there, right to left. A little off on that approach, but that's okay. Here's our second shot on this fifth hole. Ooh, nicely done on the chip shot. Nice tap in for the par on this one. And the current leader is ahead by 8 strokes. Hard to catch this one. Good shot. This shot's about 80 yards out. Looks like sand in her future. Well, I can't hit all the greens. And from the green side bunker, looking for an up and down here. Nicely played out of that sand. A little bit of work left to do, but nothing too serious. If you drop this, it could save par. And I think this one's breaking to the left. Oh, come on, be nice. Okay, this one's a 3-footer. And after that one, your score will go up to 2 under par. Okay, 7th hole, par 5. Oh my goodness, just absolutely demolished that. This one may end up in the rough, not sure though. Okay, here's our second shot here on the 7th hole. Okay, let's get up and on our way from this bunker. And from that line, that'll work just nicely. Sink this, you can move down to 3 under. And this one's breaking pretty hard to the right. Well, this one's on a line. Looking very good. Oh, and it doesn't go down. All right, tap this one on in. We'll head to the next. And just tapping that in. And currently sitting at 2 under par. Well, see if you can use the tailwind on this hole. And this putt is very, very long. Just do what you can. See if we can get this close, maybe. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. So far, so good. Continuing. Come on, get down there. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. And just for my sake, let's take one more look at what you just did there. All right, you've brought things down to 3 under after that hole. And now the 9th, it's a par 4. I think we're heading to the fairway with this one. This one's about 105 yards out. And the approach heading to the left. Oh, almost in there with the chip. Okay, this will save you par. And you currently sit at 3 under par. All right, 10th hole now coming at you. All right, you caught the downslope. Let's see how far this baby runs. And second shot on the 10th coming up. Ah, just barely made its way into the second cut. All right, here we go for the birdie. Yikes, that went right by. All right, a little tap putt here. Okay, well putt. Now let's move on. And after that one, you're 3 under. Wind is blowing right to left on this one. Good gracious, you tattooed that drive. Taking a look at the elevated green from here. All right, you've got this left for par. Just a short putt, but it does move to the left. Currently 3 under par for the day. And this one's a par 4 for the 12th. That'll do. Nice shot. That'll do. Here's a 20-foot putt. Oh, this has my attention. Still going. Oh, and it doesn't go. This one's for par. All right, that putt'll go. And after that hole, you are at 3 under par. And the headwind is definitely a thing on this hole. I think we're going left here. Well, better luck next time. Okay, green side sand. Let's see what you have. Well, that's great. Leaving the bunker behind. We're putting. 30 feet to go. Starting this one out pretty good. This really looks good. Oh, come on, drop! Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt. And 3 under par for the day. And the 14th hole is upon us. Let's have a good drive here. This is a par 4. Yeah, that'll play. We don't need as much distance as normal. We might need less club. This green is well below us. Looks like this one's heading to the rough. Good job with that chip shot. And you're going to need to drop this if you want to save par. So that makes you 3 under for the day. Wind is blowing left to right. This fairway looks like it has a bit of a downslope in the landing area. Looks like a fairway off the tee here. And that was a tee shot. And this one's about 190 or so to the pin. Great work on the approach. You saw that one, didn't you? 5 under if you sink this putt. I think it starts off straight enough, then turns a bit to the right. Beautiful shot. All right, let's see what we can do off the tee here. It's a long par 4. So far, so good for this one. Okay, this is about 155 yards to the pin. This approach is heading right at the pin. This one's your third. Okay, let's get out of here. Oh, so close. All right, here's a 5-foot putt. And clocking in at 4 under par at the moment. Okay, par 3, 17th hole is next. And here's our second shot on the 17th. Ooh, bad break. Okay, here's a 4-foot putt for us. 4 under par is your score at the moment. And we got left to right cross breeze on this hole. Tee shot's looking decent. This shot is clocking in at 195 yards away. This one's heading a little bit to the left. And from the green side, sand. Looking for an up and down here. Oh, the touch onto that. Nicely played out of that sand. Okay, this to save our par. Let's go. Okay, that's going to be 4 under par as this one comes to an end. All right, that will do it. Hopefully, I'll see you back here real soon. Thanks again. Bye. Big hello to you from myself, John McCarthy. Pleased to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait to see what goes down here in a bit. Deep breaths on the first tee as you begin the final round of this event. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, just smashed that. All right, let's make the most of this. Good luck. And this one is about 90 yards to the pin. And the green tends to slope away from us where we want to land it, so be careful of the approach. Good job. We're on the green. And this putt's about 18 feet away. And I think this one's breaking pretty hard right to left. Oh my, wish I could have given you that one. Good luck here. This is for par. And that putt'll drop. And right now you are at 4 under. All right, second hole is a par 4. I think you know what to do. And hopefully this one's nice and safe in the fairway. It's about 195 yards to that pin from here. Best of luck on this one. Got a lot of real estate to cover here. And this putt's moving to the left and up the hill. Oh, come on. Come on, ball. All right, here's what you got left for par. 4 under par currently. Let's see what happens here on the 3rd hole. Yeah, drive's looking decent here. Okay, this is looking to be about 225 from the pin. A little bit of fade on this one. Okay, you're on the green. You're just super far away from the cup. That's my only complaint. Okay, and this is I don't know. Don't know what to tell you. Way far away from the cup. Let's try to get this close. Here's a 7-foot putt. It's going to bring things down to 5 under par. And our leader is so far ahead of the rest of the field in the final round of this event. It's going to be hard to chase this player down, I think. And the wind's picked up here, blowing right to left. Okay, setting up here about 140 to the pin. Come on, kick right, come on. This could take you down to 6 under par. This one looks like it's turning left to right down the hill. Well, this one's looking good so far. All right, you did most of the work. Setting up for the par putt here. Okay, next hole coming up. And right now you are at 5 under. Okay, fifth hole is a par 3. Have a good tee shot. Oh, come on, have a seat for us now. Well, unfortunate, that's going to get counted as a missed green. Oh, let's go. Get in that hole. All right, let's see what the scorecard is saying. Okay, 5 under par after that one. All right, par 4 for us on the 6th hole. All right, this one's about 85 yards out. Oh, nice little chip there. All right, now let's check the standings in this event. And 5 under for your score at the moment. Heads up, wind's going right to left on this one. There we go. Good shot. And this one's about 210 from the pin. Seven under on the day if you sink this. I think this one's going left to right. Oh! All right, here we go. This one's for birdie. All right, let's see how this next hole is playing. 6 under par currently. Okay, par 3 for the 8th. All right, setting up now in the bunker. Let's see what you got. And just a short putt away now. Fantastic work out of the beach. Here comes a 3-footer. Okay, score is currently clocking in at 6 under par. Teeing up now on hole number 9. All right, we might be able to chase this one out. That fairway has a down slope up at the landing area. This one's about 100 yards out. Yeah, that's going to work for you. I'm liking that. Setting up here for the 10-foot putt. I think it's breaking to the left. That was amazing. Okay, 7 under par at the moment. And this is a par 5 hole. Pretty lengthy one as well. Oh, come on now. That's not what you deserve. Here's our second shot on the 10th. Okay, nothing like being back on the fairway. Good stuff. Okay, third shot. That's going to miss the green. Unfortunate. If you still want to save that par, this is the time to do it. You need this to go. Seven under par after that hole. All right, par 4 here on the 11th hole. Oh, you just smashed that. All right, you might want to club up a little bit. We have an elevated green. Oh, this one's going towards the beach. All right, let's make this a short stay at the beach. I went right by. All right, let's tap this in and move to the next. That'll work. Tapping in for par. Okay, that's 7 under par for the moment. Wind blowing left to right on this hole. All right, from the fairway bunker, let's see how this goes. Yeah, I don't think you had enough out of the sand. Well, it's unlucky. Missed the green on that one. And from the green side bunker. Oh, yes. This one's just 3 feet. And after that one, you're at 6 under. And here we go. 13th hole, and it's a par 3. Decent approach there. And from 23 feet away. This putt's going downhill. I think it's going to the right as well. Well, this one's starting out okay. Oh, too bad. All right, here we go. Give a tap and we'll head on to the next. Sitting at 6 under par after that one. And this hole is a long par 4 hole. Ooh, catching the downslope. This one's going to run out. Yeah, we'll have that. We've got about 110 yards to go here. Yep, that's going to do just nicely. Here's a 17-foot putt. Oh man, this one's breaking pretty hard to the left. Now that one could have used a bit more pace. And let's take a peek at our scorecard after that one. And you are looking at a 6 under at the moment. And next is the par 5 15th hole. And it looks like that fairway has a bit of a downslope out there in the landing area. Could get some extra yards. Whoa, got a hold of that one. Just raw power unleashed there. Well, we might need a little bit less club on this one. That green's well below us. This one's a little to the right on approach. Okay, let's do this. Let's get out of this bunker and on our way. Well played out of the sand. We're on the green. You could get down to 7 under par if this goes in. This one's going left to right. Pretty hard too. Oh, come on. Here we go. This next one for par. This putt's going a little to the left. It is short. Nice work. And as we head down the final stretch here today, we're at 6 under par. It's blowing out there. We got a headwind on this hole. That ball's going for days. It's never going to come down. Alrighty, second shot on the 16th. Setting up for our third shot. Oh no, brutal. Okay, tap this one in and let's move on. And after that, you've gone up to 5 under. Okay, the hole is 17, the par is 3. Let's have a good tee shot. Good job. Okay, here's your putt for birdie. And that's great. That drop shot on the last, just kind of a race now with this birdie here on this one. And after that one, you're at 6 under. All right, hole number 18, ready to go. Oh man, did you ever send that one? This approaches into an elevated green. This one's heading left. A little wayward on that approach. Fingers crossed for a nice up and down out of this greenside bunker. Well, at least you're on the green. You're not in that beach. And here we have a very long putt to contend with. The downhill putt here goes to the right as well, I think. Oh, come on, get in there. And this putt for a final score of 71 here today. A little too hard. And just like that, that's another round of golf in the books. And as we head our separate ways, that's 4 under par for you today. Okay, thanks for me, and if I have my way, I'll see you back here real soon.